40 Years Backward March by Michael Arthur Mason. Tired but precise, a voice. We are at war with Germany. I'd seen him the year before, bringing home peace with honor. Chamberlain. It is the evil things that we shall be fighting against. Thus spake a disheartened Victorian. Warm summer and bright sunshine brought them out. This was a Junkers circling the school low down. To shelters? No, we had no instructions. Besides, the all clear had sounded, and so officially he wasn't there. It seems he abided by that, drifting away from us, taking his time, just curious. Bomber in a hurry shed its cargo over the woods. We were below it, hunting for walnuts. You fling up a stick, and down they come. Old Tom was 80, but outran most of us. What's the use, you ask? Why, none. We might have become so easily part of the harvest. Air Commodore, once retired, demothballed, he was old. To us, on parade, incredibly. I wish you a good war, he said. Resent him? No, not now. For what he meant was, I hope you survive it. In such times, this is not the way you should say it. An outsized motorbike belting along behind trees, but raised as if to skim them. Suddenly there's our first V1 yammering over the fields towards us. You can imagine them looking for you, which is bad for morale. Till high in plain view over the huge dead elm behind the house, it cut, dipped as it lost momentum, and blew up somewhere else. Missed by a mile? Or so, unless you were in the houses it demolished. Before long they were common as wasps and rather a trouble at night, each dragon of darkness bringing you to the window, the better to watch that flaring rumble charting its ruinous way. I take a dim view of this, so the cliché ran, but you'd heard they sometimes swung round before dropping, and you always had to be sure that this next one kept right on going. Yes, a long time ago, and just marginal. Of the mute and inglorious multitude, only a memory by another long-time survivor. But when nobody's left to remember the strange particular drumbeat of a Junkers or V1s, or summer so fine that it brought all the wasps out, and thus gave a tinge rather special to youthful ambitions in those years. Let's hope there won't be such a mustering of heavy battalions of nightmares lining up on parade at the recall to arms for the next peace with honor, that, by the time that one's been swatted, there'll be nobody left to remember.